Now let's see one of the most important core module of node.js, which is HTTP module. HTTP module allow us to create a HTTP server and also for handling different HTTP requests. As we know, node.js is used to create backend for our client application, but currently we only access this backend in our terminal. What if our frontend wants to access our backend? So to interact with web, in Node we have HTTP module. Let me show you practically how we can create server. So same as before, we access HTTP module using require function and pass here HTTP and store that in variable called HTTP. Now can you tell me what is this HTTP module return? Right, it will return HTTP method. Now this HTTP has one method called createServer, which is used to create server for our backend application. Now what we will pass inside this createServer function? Simply, here we pass callback function. So when someone sends request to our server, this callback function will run. Now let me ask you something. What is the main work of our server? So when user sends request to the server has to return response according to that request. So here in our server function, we need the information about user request, which API he or she request for, etc. So here in this function argument, we get request object, which is the user request details. Now here we have information about request. So our server do its process and suppose we want to return response as hello world message. So for sending response, here in the function argument, we get here response object after this request object. Also, many developers like to write short name, REQ for request and RES for response. Now to return hello world message, we write response.write and in quotes we pass our message hello world. In real world, we will return data from here. For now, we are just writing message when someone sends request on this server. And here we have to also tell that this response is end here. So we write response.end. This will make sure our response process is ended here. Now here we create our server, but we need to start this server on some port. If you know React, our application will run on localhost 5173 if it is created by White. Now same as that, we have to start this server on some port. Let's see how we can do this. So here this http.createServer method return our server object. So we store it in variable called server. And after this at the bottom we write server.listen and in this function we will pass our port on which we want to start this server. Many developers like to run server on 5000 or 3000, but you can give any port, just make sure that port is not used in your system. Here I like to use 3000. In real world, when we deploy our server, then this port will replaced by our backend domain name like cartwish.com or tasktrack.backend.com, etc. Also, in this function, we can pass another callback function. This function will run when our server starts successfully. So here we simply write console.log server start listening on port 3000. Save the changes and let's run this code, because without this code running, how our server will create node index.js. See, here we get server start listening on port 3000. If you are using Mac and you use port 5000, then you will might get error for 5000 port is already in use, because in Mac AirPlay receiver service running on this port. So you can use another port like 5001, 5002 or you can even use 3000. There is no rule for port number as long as the port is already in use by another service on our system. Now to check this, we need to send request on this port. So open up browser and simply write here URL localhost 3000 or your port number. See, here we get our message, hello world. So we successfully create our server and also start this server. So whenever someone sends request on this server, this function will run and print this message. Simple as that. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next lesson.